Hey everyone, welcome back. This is week 9. You just read in your book, How to Love Your Neighbor Without Being Weird, the chapter called Martha Unleashed. We want to unleash your inner Martha, not your Martha Stewart, but your Martha of the Bible. I love Martha. I loved writing this chapter because I learned a lot about her. I studied, the story that we're also familiar with of how Martha was sassing Jesus and bossing him around and telling Jesus to get her sister Mary to help her in the kitchen. But I also loved learning that Martha was the first woman in the New Testament and the only one in the book of John to say Jesus is the Christ. And I love the line of Jesus loved Martha. So never forget that. Don't give her too hard of a time. Jesus loved her, and we can love her too. But there is really a fine line between welcoming someone into your home and becoming obsessed with the all the details, the house cleaning and the preparation and the invitation. And so, what the secret here is to find that place where you can be comfortable and make your guests comfortable at the same time. And so, on the one hand, you do have to set aside the dirty dishes and know that it might not be perfectly dusted, and you're not going to be able to redo your whole living room in time to have somebody over for a simple cup of coffee. So you have to lower your standards in those ways. But for some of us, we might need to raise our standards a little bit and spend some time organizing, cleaning. I've been in homes before where they were um, not just cluttered but dirty, and that makes people feel uncomfortable. And so, if that happens to be your home, then I would ask you to just prayerfully consider how you can care for this expensive and valuable asset that the Lord has given you. If that's not your home, and it's probably not, it's probably your home is probably just fine, then ask the Lord how you can open it up and how you can use it for His purposes. Your home is a little outpost of the church in your neighborhood, and it is such a comfortable place for people to meet Jesus for the first time as they get to know you. So do it. Just open the door and invite someone in. And if that doesn't work for your family for whatever reason, if you there are so many reasons why it doesn't work. So I'm not even going to go into them because you may have your own. But if that just doesn't work for you, then use this chapter to think about how you can welcome people into your life and into your time and into your calendar. Welcome them into your local coffee shop. Welcome them to a park bench. Just welcome people into the confines of your heart, making time for them, making space for them, making them a priority, setting aside time to listen. The purpose of hospitality is that it's a place for healing. The root word is the same word as hospital. So it's a place where people come to be received, to be tended to, and to be mended to. You want people to remember how they feel when they were in your home and how they feel when they left your home, not what they thought of your draperies or your centerpieces or your food that you cooked. You want them to remember peace and joy and acceptance and laughter, not necessarily worrying about whether or not they should use the big fork or the little fork. Entertaining is a wonderful gift. If that is your gift, then go all out and do it and enjoy it. But if it stresses you, or if it stresses your family, or if it stresses your neighbor, then you're maybe not on the right track for it. We want people just to feel comfortable. Let them come on in, sweep the magazines and the old mail and the dirty dishes off the table, pour a glass of ice water, and just say, hey, let's just sit and talk for a minute. Thank you for spending a few minutes talking with me.